Welcome back, Tarnished, to a journey that once again redefines what we thought was possible in gaming. 2 years ago, Elden Ring shook the gaming world to its core, delivering a breathtaking open-world adventure that blended epic storytelling with brutally rewarding combat. Today, From Software has done it again with Shadow of the Erdtree, an expansion that raises the bar not just for DLCs but for gaming experiences as a whole. This is not your typical expansion. It's a sprawling, immersive addition that could stand on its own as a full game. With its nomination for Game of the Year at the 2024 Game Awards, Shadow of the Erdtree proves it's more than just an add-on, it's a masterpiece. From the moment you set foot in the new realm of Shadow, it's clear that this DLC is brimming with innovation, ambition, and challenges that will test even the most seasoned Tarnished. In this video, we'll explore everything this monumental expansion has to offer. Its intricate world design, jaw-dropping boss battles, incredible build diversity, and the surprises that await in the realm of Shadow. We'll also unpack its lore and how it ties back to the larger Elden Ring universe. Stay with us until the end to find out how you can grab this game, explore our Game Awards 2024 playlist, and join our community of passionate gamers. Ready your flasks, sharpen your blades, and let's dive in. 1. The Legacy of Elden Ring. Let's take a moment to appreciate the monumental impact Elden Ring had on gaming. Released in 2022, it wasn't just a Game of the Year winner, it became a cultural phenomenon. It redefined the open-world genre with its sprawling landscapes, deep lore, and a sense of freedom unmatched by anything else. Its influence can be felt across the gaming industry, inspiring countless developers to rethink what an open-world game could be. But what made Elden Ring truly special was how it brought players together. From the camaraderie of co-op exploration to the sheer determination of overcoming bosses like Malenia and Radin, it was a shared experience that defined a generation of gamers. Shadow of the Erdtree doesn't just rest on that legacy, it builds on it in ways that are both exciting and unexpected. This isn't just more Elden Ring, it's an evolution. It expands on the lore, introduces new mechanics, and challenges players in ways we didn't see coming. 2. Game Awards 2024 a worthy contender. Before we dive into the gameplay, let's talk about Shadow of the Erdtree's well-deserved recognition at the Game Awards 2024. These aren't just token nominations, they're a testament to the extraordinary quality of this DLC. Game of the Year. Let that sink in. A DLC is competing against full-sized games like Astro Bot and Final Fantasy VII. That's not just rare, it's historic. Best Game Direction. From Software continues to set the gold standard for innovative game design, blending tight mechanics with unparalleled creativity. Best Art Direction. The visual storytelling in Shadow of the Erdtree is nothing short of breathtaking, with each new area offering a distinct yet cohesive atmosphere. Best RPG. With its intricate systems and freedom of choice, Shadow of the Erdtree pushes the boundaries of what an RPG can be. These nominations reflect not just the DLC's quality but its ability to stand shoulder to shoulder with the biggest titles of the year. If you weren't already convinced of its brilliance, this level of acclaim should make you take notice. 3. Enter the Realm of Shadow. The first thing that strikes you about Shadow of the Erdtree is its new location, the Realm of Shadow. At first glance, it might seem smaller than the lands between, but appearances can be deceiving. The map is not just about size, it's about depth. It's designed to be explored vertically and horizontally, with interconnected pathways that reveal hidden secrets. You might find yourself scaling crumbling towers only to discover a ladder leading to an ancient underground network, teeming with danger. Environmental storytelling is key here. As you journey through the Realm of Shadow, you'll notice the remnants of a civilization that once thrived, now consumed by darkness. Every corner tells a story, every ruin holds a secret. The art direction in this DLC deserves special praise. From the ashen fields of the Skadu Altus to the twisted trees that seem to writhe with life, the visual design immerses you in a world that feels alive, even in decay. 4. A challenge worthy of the Tarnished. If you thought you were ready to conquer Shadow of the Erdtree with your maxed-out character, think again. The Realm of Shadow doesn't just challenge you, it humbles you. From Software has dialed up the difficulty to a level that is both thrilling and daunting. With over 40 new bosses, including 10 massive showstopper encounters, this DLC doesn't hold back. Each fight feels meticulously crafted, pushing you to adapt and refine your strategies. The boss designs flirt with the boundary between fair and unfair, but never cross into frustration. Instead, they demand precision, patience, and mastery of the game's mechanics. One standout is the battle in Castle Encies, where you face a sorcerer knight that combines ranged magic attacks with brutal melee combos. It's a fight that requires you to stay on your toes, exploiting every opening while carefully managing stamina and resources. And then there's the Shadow Keep, a towering fortress filled with traps, elite enemies, and one of the toughest bosses in the expansion. The sense of accomplishment you feel after clearing these areas is unmatched. This is endgame content designed for seasoned players. You'll need to use every tool in your arsenal, your weapons, spells, spirit ashes, and even your understanding of enemy patterns. The DLC introduces new mechanics like Erdtree fragments, which can be collected to increase your damage and resistances. It's a clever way to reward exploration while maintaining a sense of progression in this brutal world. 5. Build diversity and new arsenal. One of the greatest joys of Elden Ring has always been the freedom to create your own playstyle, and Shadow of the Erdtree takes this to the next level. The expansion introduces 8 brand new weapon types, including giant Odachi swords, beast claws, and my personal favorite, the Milady, a regal light greatsword with fast yet powerful combos. But it's not just about weapons. There's an abundance of new spells, ashes of war, talismans, and spirit ashes to experiment with. From talismans that enhance two-handed attacks to ones that reduce spellcasting time at the cost of increased damage taken, the options are as diverse as they are exciting. For magic users, the new spells are a game-changer. Imagine summoning spectral beasts to fight alongside you or casting a devastating area of effect spell that leaves enemies reeling. These additions encourage players to experiment with new builds, creating unique approaches to combat. Spirit Ashes also get a significant boost in this DLC, with new revered Spirit Ash blessings that increase their effectiveness. Whether you're summoning a tanky ally to draw aggro or a swarm of smaller spirits to overwhelm enemies, these upgrades add depth to your tactical options. 6. The Art of Exploration. Exploration has always been a cornerstone of Elden Ring, and Shadow of the Erdtree delivers in spades. The Realm of Shadow is designed with a layered approach, offering a mix of verticality and interconnected pathways that make every discovery feel earned. One moment you're traversing a ruined castle, and the next, you're descending into a hidden cavern filled with bioluminescent flora. These moments of discovery are what make Elden Ring so special, and they're everywhere in this DLC. Hidden ladders, breakable walls, and cleverly concealed pathways reward curious players. You might stumble upon an ancient chest containing a powerful weapon or unlock a shortcut that saves you hours of backtracking. The level design also emphasizes variety. From the ashen wastelands of Skadu Altus to the eerie silence of Bellerat's ruins, each area feels distinct yet cohesive. And let's not forget the hauntingly beautiful soundtrack that enhances the atmosphere, pulling you deeper into the world. 7. Lore and narrative depth. At its core, Elden Ring is as much about its lore as its gameplay. Shadow of the Erdtree delves deeper into the story of Miquella, one of the most enigmatic characters in the original game. The DLC follows Miquella's journey as he abandons his mortal flesh to escape the influence of the Erdtree, venturing into the realm of Shadow to find a new purpose. Along the way, players encounter 7 followers of Miquella, each with their own questlines that tie into the larger narrative. These NPCs add layers of depth to the story. Their dialogues and actions influence key events, including some of the boss battles. For lore enthusiasts, there are plenty of revelations and twists that will have you piecing together the puzzle of Miquella's fate and his connection to the greater Elden Ring mythos. The narrative doesn't just unfold through dialogue, it's embedded in the world itself. From cryptic inscriptions on ancient tablets to the design of the enemies you face, every detail contributes to a richer understanding of the realm of Shadow and its place in the Elden Ring universe. 8. The journey's end in replayability. Reaching the end of Shadow of the Erdtree is an accomplishment in itself, but it's far from the end of your journey. The DLC is packed with optional bosses, side quests, and hidden treasures that ensure there's always something new to discover. Even after defeating the final boss, you'll likely find areas on your map you haven't fully explored, weapons you haven't tried, and NPCs whose stories are still unfolding. And let's not forget the joy of experimenting with new builds. With the wealth of new content, Shadow of the Erdtree practically begs for multiple playthroughs. This replayability is further enhanced by the new power scaling system and the variety of builds you can create. Whether you're a melee-focused warrior, a spell-slinging sorcerer, or something in between, there's always a new way to tackle the challenges of the realm of Shadow. 9. Final thoughts, a masterpiece in its own right. From Software has once again delivered a gaming experience that is nothing short of extraordinary. Shadow of the Erdtree is more than just a DLC. It's a love letter to fans, a testament to the studio's unparalleled craftsmanship, and a shining example of what the medium is capable of. Whether you're here for the challenging combat, the rich lore, or the thrill of discovery, this expansion has something for everyone. It's a fitting continuation of Elden Ring's legacy and a strong contender for Game of the Year. If you haven't yet stepped into the realm of Shadow, what are you waiting for? Check out the shopping links in the description to grab your copy of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Also, don't miss our Game Awards 2024 playlist, where we dive deep into all the year's biggest nominees and winners. Finally, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our gaming reviews and deep dives. Until next time, Tarnished, stay strong, and may the flames guide you.